So Vishnu clearly in his Tika, I don't know, this I don't know where the Tika is, but it's supposed to be. I don't know if this is really truncated or something. This is supposed to be the. At any rate, this is not. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, it's here. Yeah, earlier, yes, maybe it's here. Anyway, in his Tika, Vishnu says that as soon as one chants Shuddhanam. So now, from what our acharyas are telling, there's two stages of chanting, Aparadnam and Shuddhanam. I looked up myself on folio this concept of Prem Nam. Like as you mentioned, you said there's Bhava Nam, Prem Nam. We have this kind of sequential, logical, Western calculation, progress, brain, Step one. Follow step one, then step two, and then step three. And then now install the program. Okay. Go back. Okay, now step three. No. So sometimes, transcendence is not linear. It's unidirectional. Linear means like this, unidirectional means everywhere. Like we say, where is Vrindavan? It's there, it's up, it's down, it's everywhere, it's out, it's in. It's a dham, it's a place, it's a realm, a state of being, a state of consciousness, a reality. It's not a planet, floating in space. Oh, there it is, Goloka, okay, land the ship, okay, any monkeys down there? Be careful, we don't want to land on any monkeys, They're coming down with a rocket ship. Watch out, there's some monkeys. Okay. And they have some siren, and the monkeys run away. And the spaceship lands in Goloka. And a little door comes down, and you go down the stairs, and there's dust and Chintamani and Suravi cow, and everything. They're taking pictures and sent back to NASA, We saw the Suravi cows, and I saw some blue people went by, and some golden people. Some guys were colored green, and some of the guys were colored red. Oh, I thought the Martians were green. Oh, they come in all colors up here. This is Goloka, Vrindavan. There's some colored boys are red, and some are green, Haryali, and some are saffron. Wow, it's an amazing place. And that, the news. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. So the stages are like this. There's Namaparad. We're chanting with Namaparad. Then we finally stop. And then someone might say, how come I'm chanting the holy name for so long, so many years or so many lifetimes, and prema is not coming? Because it says that Shuddhanam leads to prem. You chant. Basically, there's two stages, Aparadnam and Shuddhanam. And Shuddhanam becomes more and more pure, just like our bhakti becomes. We have love for God from the beginning. In the beginning, when we get the seed of love from Guru. It's called Bhakti Bij. From Krishna Guru, Bhakti Lata Bij. So that's a small amount of bhakti, means bhav and prem. It's all the same. Bhakti, bhav, and prem, it's all the same. So now it has to develop. That's why Lord Chaitanya uses the analogy of a lata, a creeper. Creeper sprouts and then has a leaf and then a flower and then a fruit. So the fruit, of course, is prem, but then the bud is bhav and the leaves are nishta and rati and sakti and all these things. So the person who's chanting, he might say, under. Sabalog under. Sabalog pravesha and kula. Unless they have machine gun or something like that. Then say no thanks. So someone's chanting and they think and they're consciously thinking, my attitude is correct, I'm rightly situated, I'm very sincere, I'm not making any aparad. But why is it that prema is not coming? Because Shuddhanam goes to prema. So now Vishnu Chakravarti is explaining. Asan here. Asan, can you get those asan here? Somebody else. Asan. the answer is why prema is not coming, because now this is a very difficult thing. The person is suffering from aparads committed in last life. This is difficult. So that becomes a difficult position. Someone's chanting for years and years, very sincerely, without offenses, but he doesn't feel it. No prema is coming. Tears aren't coming. He's not trembling. No symptoms above. He's saying, what? And then he may lose hope. Oh, what is this process? It doesn't work. And then Krishna's just testing because he has some prior offenses that were so great that he's still suffering. That great treasure of prema has not yet been being given to him. Prema dhan, golokera prema dhan, Harinam Sankirtan. So the Harinam, it attracts Krishna's attention. Harinam attracts Krishna's attention. It attracts Krishna's heart. And Krishna looks and he feels. What do I see? Do I see purity? Do I feel purity? Is this person ready for the Goloka Prema Dhan? The Prema Dhan. Dhan means the treasure, the gift of prema from my Goloka. Giving the Goloka Prema Dhan means giving the heart of Radharani. Radharani. She's a Radharani. She's Prem Srupini Radha. So that great Krishna is the treasury and Radharani is the treasure. Like a rich man, what makes him rich? It's just because he has hands? No, because he has a hole in the wall. And you open the hole in the wall, and there's ruby necklaces and diamond necklaces and big bricks of gold. You know, and in there is maybe $50 zillion worth of jewels and wealth. So those gems and those gold bricks and that man, that's what makes that man wealthy. So that's his treasury, the Dhan. So Krishna's wealth is Radha. His treasure is Radha, Radha's love. So he's singing, okay, I've given my holy name. He's with me, I'm with him. He's chanting Hare Krishna. But he wants me to give him Radha. He wants me to give him my Radha, my Prem Srupini. Not yet. Not right now. Keep chanting and chanting and chanting and chanting. And then you're counting like this with beads and time, Kala Purush, personified time, is counting your lifetimes like Japamala. We pull down one counter bead, okay, one round done. One round closer to Krishna. So we've spent a whole life doing bhakti, then Kala Purush on your time frame to prema, your time frame to prema, your counter beads to prema. Kala Purush pulls down one tulsi bead of a lifetime. Okay, very good. You did one lifetime chanting Shuddhanam. And then, okay, 16 and 20. It's a long way. So this is what I understand from our Mahajans, Gaudiya Mahajana Acharyas, slightly different view from Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So a person is initiated, he's chanting Hare Krishna, and because of his prior practices in last life and his sincerity, he may be very pure in his attitude, very sincere in his practice, and actually chanting Shuddhanam, beginning, now because you were talking about stages of bhakti also in your question. You're talking about different stages of Nam which you thought existed, which don't exist. As I mentioned earlier, I looked up Prem Nam on a folio, and I didn't find anywhere in any Goswami books. The Narottam Das Thakur, Baladev Vidibhushan, 6 Goswamis, Puranas, Chaitanya Charitamrita, this concept of Prem Nam. Only in Chaitanya Charitamrita, I found like 30 entries about Prem Nam Sankirtan, Lord Chaitanya about Prem Nam Sankirtan. But the Prem Nam is a stage of chanting japa, which you seem to indicate. You chant Nama Bas, and then you chant Shuddhanam, and then you chant Bhavanam and Prem Nam. There's nowhere. Everyone has a computer, folio. You won't find this term anywhere in any commentaries or tikas by our acharyas or in our shastras describing a stage of Harinam. They say there's two stages, Aparadnam and Shuddhanam. Now, we're in a stage of Anartha Nivritti, or beginning, if we're in that stage, and we're making Aparad. And part of those Aparads are Vaishnava Aparad, and Dhamma Aparad, and Seva Aparad, and Nam Aparad. So by chance, we somehow can avoid all the Aparads. Then we chant Shuddhanam. When we chant Shuddhanam, it begins the platform of Nishtha. Because Nishtha means it's the next stage after Anartha. So you can't be on the stage of Anartha Nivritti and chanting Shuddhanam, because Aparads are Anarthas. You follow? If you're making Nam Aparad, which is an Anartha, then you're in Anartha Nivritti. So now you're on the platform of Nishtha, you're chanting Shuddhanam. Now, if you keep chanting Shuddhanam, that Shuddhanam will take you through Shuddhanam at the stage of Nishtha, Shuddhanam at the stage of Ruchi, Shuddhanam at the stage of Asakti, Shuddhanam at the stage of Bhava, and Shuddhanam at the stage of Prema. There's a stage of Bhakti, Ado Shara Tata Sangha Bhajana Kriya, and the stage is Prema. So now you're a Premi Bhakti, and you're also chanting Shuddhanam, but you're having Lila Darshan. You're entering there and you're serving your Siddhadeya, Manjari Sarup, and long periods of time and Samadhi, Bhav Samadhi. So that's Shuddhanam at the stage of Prem. This is what I've received from the Goswami teachings and from my own gurus. So I understand it like this.